And we're back.
Welcome back.
And now we're going to do chapter 12.
It's the weekend. I should be relaxing and well rested. But today is not that day.
You're sick.
Is it the period? Is this the infamous period?
This period. Could be.
I'm wobbling my feet, barely made it out of bed and onto the hallway. I've got an arm wrapped around my stomach. It's the infamous period. Yes! This shit totally happens, by the way, so anyone who says it's unrealistic, fuck all y'all. You don't have conditions. You don't have the same period, so shut up.
Yep.
Today is the first day of my period. It's made me almost completely immobile with pain. It's hard to stand up straight or even move at all. The pain shoots through my entire body, making me collapse against the wall. It's throbbing like mad as a fiery pain in my stomach. This fucking hurts. I take deep breaths to withstand the pain. I see Dimitri around the corner.
Shy, what's wrong?
As though when I answer him, the cramps get even worse, and it knocks the wind out of me. I'm unable to move, much less spare any oxygen to answer. I just squeeze my eyes shut, hoping it'll pass soon.
Are you okay?
Another round of contractions as I helplessly buckle over, sliding against the wall. That's literally what your uterus is doing, by the way, when you have a period. Those cramps are your uterus contracting to shed the uterine lining.
Yep.
I get caught, and I'm leaning against a chest.
I'm gonna call an ambulance. That's a word I can't say for some reason.
Ambulance.
I can tell you pronounce it from somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. Just like aluminium.
The British way of pronouncing. Anyway.
Taking all the strength I have in me, I shake my head clinging onto his shirt. Please, no. Just tell him the fucking truth. It's gonna freak him out more.
What? Why not? You can't even stand up straight. I'm gonna call them.
Taking my deep breath, I squeeze my eyes shut. I'm on my period. The pain retracts just a bit, and I am able to stand slightly. I can stand straight finally, and now push myself away from Dimitri. He's now staring at me like I am cursed.
Sorry? Is there anything I can do to relieve the pain? I almost went water bottle, chocolate, blankets. But he doesn't know that yet.
No. Honestly, didn't expect him to be understanding. And again, I don't know why I expected him to run away yelling ick.
You would have expected it from Alex.
Mm-hmm. He's always been considerate and understanding. It is his nature.
Then again, Alex could have been the same way. Could have been just like, oh, here, let me help you. Could have been how you've been raised by the family.
Fluffy pillows and some paracetamol.
Painkillers?
Heavy-duty painkillers.
Okay. I did not know what those were.
I groan out loud as a nasty pain paralyzes me to my core. My mind goes numb from the pain, and my world briefly turns black. This is not my bedroom.
I think this is your bedroom.
Nope, this is my bedroom. I had to read in.
Yeah, no, but because remember, his bedroom is more boyish. It has game posters and things like that in it.
Right. When I open my eyes again, I feel his arm. I'm in his arms, pressed against his chest, feeling myself getting lowered onto my bed. Thank fuck. But I'm still in pain. How long was I out? Dimitri looks at me, his face contorted into an almost permanent frown. He's definitely worried about me.
About 30 seconds, give or take. Fainting. Hang on. Trying to get my lid back on my fucking glass! Ah! Thank you! Still got ice in you. Is this normal for you?
It's been like this ever since I hit 18 for some reason. It's tolerable before, but one day my cramps got so bad that I started passing out from the pain.
Dr. Honey!
I find myself on the floor, not remembering how I fell, completely blacking out the experience. I'm not dying or anything, don't worry. But yeah, this can happen from time to time every month.
Let me go get some medicine. That should help. In the bathroom cabinet, right?
Yep, and a glass of water would be nice too. No one likes to dry swallow pills. Dimitri gives me a firm nod and disappears from my room. Oh, I know this position well. I curl up into the fetal position, hugging my fluffy pillow close to my body. Agony.
Yeah, I just want to say, that can be normal, but it doesn't hurt to get checked out, because that could also be something very, very damaging and dangerous to your body happening. Shy would know.
Mm-hmm. It's awkward, just because it's a monthly period, and I'm a fucking pansy. At least that's what it feels like. I can hide it from the outside world, but it's hard to hide the pain in my own home, especially when I live with someone else. There's no escape here.
Joy, living with someone else, they can get you what you need without you damaging yourself more. What if you faint down the stairs?
Kind of is here though, carrying me to my bed and all.
Or kind of like me, where I fit in the bathroom and I just barely managed to clip the counter and just got my eyebrow instead of my whole head. But that was sickness. I had a fever. I had like 102 fever, something like that, so.
Minutes later, he walks back in, holding a small white tablet and a glass of water. He sits on the edge of my bed and hands them over to me. I sit up quickly, straight, and down the medicine with some water. Thanks, I say with a slight and painful smile. Placing it back on my nightstand, I slump into my pillow. Now it's time to wait until it kicks in.
Anything else? Just tell me.
No, that's alright. All I can do now is wait for the medicine to work. Thank you for taking me to my room. A sharp pang in my abdomen makes me wince once more. I hate being on my period.
I'll make some comfort food. How about that?
He seems eager to help. It's kind of cute. It's a little embarrassing and everything, but he's trying to take care of me.
I forget
I
some
like
people
that.
aren't. I forget some people aren't used to that.
Mm-hmm. I like that. He looks at me, unable to really move away from the bed, as if I will perish if he leaves. He's so concerned about my well-being. I've never had a guy this worried about my period cramps before.
So Alex is a dick.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I'm glad Dimitri is not like other guys, not like Alex, whom referred to this as Shark Week, and never so much as lifted a finger to help me.
The dick park isn't referring to it as Shark Week. A lot of people do that, and it can be kind of amusing. The dick part of this is not helping.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, if your girl is having a bad period, being there for them, hell, just even getting them chocolate and food and drinks and their Midol or whatever they take goes a long way.
Hell, even turning on the TV and offering to cuddle.
Also can go for your
You
daughters.
bucks.
Yeah, goes for your daughters. Help them out. Yes, it's awkward, but it teaches them that it should be normal. That they should be treated as if they're still a human being.
You're not a crazy, demented, emotional monster if you're on your period. You're a girl whose uterus is going, well, we didn't have a baby. Let's fix the renovations.
And technically, the most strong thing that's running through a girl's body is testosterone. Which, guys, you have a shit ton of.
Grow the fuck up.
If you hate it when she's on your period, you hate yourself. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. Then Dimitri moves in closer, a bit hesitant and unsure. His fingers reach out for me, stopping a split second to pull back a tiny bit. Then he finally touches my hair. He slowly starts to stroke my hair.
Hair. I whip my hair back and forth. Whip my hair back and forth.
Yeah. Slowly starts to stroke my hair, his fingers slipping through those strands. It's comforting. I close my eyes, savoring the feeling as I lean into his hand. It's probably the only thing on me that doesn't hurt right now. It's the only thing that doesn't hurt right now. As he's very gentle, and it's such a nice feeling, I don't want it to stop.
Hang in there.
And then he's gone.
Like Houdini.
The nice sense of security he provided only seconds ago fades away. I am now acutely aware of the pain in my stomach once more. I close my eyes and try to focus on anything but the pain. Ding, ding, ding. I must have fallen asleep, as the next time I open my eyes, it's dark in my room. And someone shut my curtains. Hey! My cramps would disappear for the most part. The first 2 days are always the worst, but once I manage to get through those days, the rest is a piece of cake. My eyes adjust themselves to the darkness, and I notice a shadowy figure resting on my bed. Okay, that actually startled me for a minute.
Nah, I know instantly what it is. It's Dimitri.
Yeah, so
fell
do I.
asleep.
It took me a minute. It's Dimitri, arms folded across the mattress, resting his head on the top of them, while he sits on the floor next to my bed. His eyes are closed and he seems fast asleep. There's a bowl of food on my nightstand. It smells like chicken soup.
Yes.
Dimitri must have for me, but I fell asleep when he got back. Did he stay beside me this entire time until he fell asleep too? Probably. Slowly, I take the glasses off his face and put them next to the bowl of soup, when while I'm breaking his glasses like this. And I don't have the heart to wake him up either. His concern for my well-being is giving me a pleasantly buoyant feeling. It reminds me a little of when we first met me and he threw his vest at me so it could cover my wet shirt. Same back then. He didn't make fun of me like the others would, or in this case, thinks it's disgusting. He didn't shame me. Instead, he showed some compassion and tried to help me out. See? Be a decent human being. It gets you laid.
Be the guys who will actually do stuff, because it doesn't mean they're weak. It means they have a heart.
And if you pull that nice guy shit, you will die. If I hear one more neck beard. Dimitri keeps impressing me. Kiss the Bab's head. He's such a good Bab with that credit card ring. He's such a good boy. I lay down on my side, staring at his face as he sleeps. His sleeping face is so sweet, although he seems to be drooling over his arm. I plant a kiss on his forehead instead. Thank you, Dimitri. You're so kind to me. I appreciate it. He stirs but doesn't budge. With a smile on my face, I close my eyes once more and conk the fuck out. Next day, I see Dimitri's already cooking breakfast in the kitchen. No, wait, scratch that. I don't think he's making breakfast. My entire kitchen is covered with... Holy shit! It's covered with chocolates. There are bonbons everywhere, literally littered around every available surface on my kitchen counter.
Yes!
Oh.
Can we just say hashtag winning?
The perks of living with a pastry chef. Oh, hey, you're up.
Yeah, what is all of this? He's holding up a piping bag and squeezes out some white chocolate onto several bonbons all lined up so they're covered in crisscross patterns.
I hate FNAF. Because when you said several bonbons, I heard it in From Sister Location. I heard it in Funtime Freddy's voice. Bonbon! And I hate myself.
Okay. It looks really interesting the way Dimitri handles it. Sometimes I forget he does have a future profession.
Making chocolate for you.
There's like hundreds of bonbons here.
Eat them.
Are these all for me?
Yep.
That's adorable. He picks up a small bunny-shaped bonbon made with white chocolate.
Hi, Liz. Try it.
Before I can protest, he's holding it near my mouth, looking at me with these hopeful eyes. The man intends to feed me.
Is that just a cook and like pastry chef thing?
It's a culinary thing.
Culinary thing. I couldn't think of the word.
I part my lips and take the chocolate from his fingers and into my mouth. The chocolate instantly starts to melt. The inside has a creamy hazelnut filling. Boy! It's good, but boy!
That sounds delicious, and I want about 20.
I've had them before. They're really good.
I don't think I've ever had a bonbon.
That's really tasty.
Kind of like I've never had a macaroon until Toki and Tulsa. What?
Macaroons are coconut cookie. Macarons are the fucking meringue monstrosities.
The little things with the fillings between two buns.
That's the meringue monstrosities, yes.
Yeah. I've never had those until Toki and Tulsa, which is an anime con. They had it as the desserts in for the soccer memberships.
Dimitri smiles back at me, happy I'm enjoying the chocolate. But why? Why so? Why so? I just heard all the others lying about. Why so many? Are you trying to make me fat?
Girl, you're on your period.
Shush.
No, absolutely not. I just heard that well, you get these cravings.
Talking about the stereotype that women get cravings for chocolate when they're on their periods. To be fair, it is a stereotype. I crave salty things.
I was about to say, women do get cravings for things. Some of them can be chocolate, but we do, for some reason, people do get cravings.
Because your body's acting like you were pregnant for a small point.
I crave over.
I mean, I personally don't get it. I crave it regardless of what I'm on period. But to think this is the reason why Dimitri has filled my entire kitchen with bonbons.
It could be also because that's what his mother craved when she was on it.
Let's be real, they don't talk about the family.
Yeah.
This lasting several months. That's how much chocolate's lying around.
Why are you complaining?
That's a lot of chocolate!
Eat it! There's 2 types.
That's so sweet of you, Dimitri. I really don't get those types of cravings, though.
No, wait, there's 3 types. That's a lot of chocolate. Eat it. And then the ones that put it in the freezer, ration it out and put some in the freezer to last them for years.
Mm-hmm. He scored some chocolate out of the piping bag by accident, looking heartbroken.
Oh.
But that's okay! I don't want him to be sad. I'll get these up, no problem. I love chocolate. Thank you for making these.
I didn't know what else to do to make you feel better.
He's pulling my damn heartstrings. He's so worried about me making hundreds of bonbons just to make me feel better.
How are you feeling right now? Are you in less pain?
Much less. You really don't need to worry about it. It's usually the first 2 days that hurts a lot. Right now, I'm okay.
Still gonna worry about it.
I pick up one of the bonbons that he was decorating right before I walked into the kitchen and put it into my mouth. This one has a raspberry filling on the inside. Boy!
I can't afford chocolate right now, and I'm wanting chocolate so bad. I'm wanting sweets, period.
It's like he could start his own chocolatier. These are really well made.
You could put them in the shop.
He looks around the kitchen with a tiny sigh.
I may have been a bit overzealous. It's fair. It's the first time he got to make an actual dessert.
Just a bit.
I think.
Here, why don't you try some yourself? Feed him the bonbon. Show him the culinary misstep. Are you okay?
When you said it in that exact voice, my brain just had the image of the little puppet on the robot's hand. Feed him the bonbon. And I was like, that poor rabbit. I was like, anyone who knows FNAF is going to sit there and just go, this time save here. Poor bonbon.
Feed him the bonbon.
Bonbon's actually not that bad of a character. But anyway.
Right?
Huh?
What did you say?
I said Bonbon's actually not that bad of a character in the game.
I don't even know. I don't play that.
Bonbon's a defense mechanism for Funtime Freddy.
Mm.
I watched Mark play it. So
Okay. I pick up the bonbon and take a step closer, and I hover it near his mouth.
Jesus.
Eat that, sucker. Say, ah. As expected, when he acts timid when his face turns pink. When he's the one feeding me, he's okay with it. When I'm the one feeding him, suddenly it's all fluster. Hi, zoom in. Nonetheless, he leans forward and takes the chocolate out of my hands. His blue eyes make contact with mine, holds my gaze as he pulls back and chews on the chocolate. Because I'm really tired of saying bonbon.
Alright, these are tasty.
What? You hadn't tried them yet?
Oh, it's much more fun making chocolate for someone than it is to eat it myself. I like making people smile with my sweets.
Do not worry, boy. Just being yourself is sweet enough, and that makes it permanent. Your sweetness will give us all cavities. The whole goddamn viewer. A noble cause. I look around at all of the goddamn bonbons. What the hell am I gonna do with them? I don't think I can finish these all by myself.
You don't have to. I'm sorry for making so much. I got too into it. You could put them in your shop.
No worries, I think I can give some of them to Sarah. Maybe.
Sure. Which flavors does she dislike?
I think she hates anything orange flavored.
Shy, you just handed him her demise.
Oh, hang on. He walks over to a tray of square bonbons. And she'd probably like these.
Woman?
Sorry.
Heard at the tail.
In my soul, though.
Let's go with the blood. I heard at the tail end of these as you realize, wait a minute.
Not only that, but I was like, oh shit. Alright, we can keep those separate. You can stop making more now. Let's clean this place up.
No, I'm not going to let you work today. It's Sunday, and you're still hurting, so please rest. I made this mess. I can also clean it up.
It's hard to disagree with him, however. Fine. Let me know if you need my help. I leave the man in the kitchen alone. A terrible error.
Hey! As the thing vibrates because I had taken my mouse off screen.
Oh no.
Well, we know for sure the square ones are orange flavored.
Yep. Just like we know that Mandy is engaged to Alex.
Yep. This is going to be fun.
Let her rip.
Well, that's it for chapter 12. We're gonna roll right into chapter 13. See you there.
See you soon.